Hey guys, Nick here again from Quick Tech, and if you're new to the channel, we do unboxings, tech reviews, and also what have you. And if you're not new to the channel, first of all, thank you for subscribing, and you may have already seen two previous videos on sports cams. And these were typically budget options, kind of GoPro alternatives. One of them shot 4K, one of them shot 1080p. I'll have links to those videos in the description, as well as a link to this product here, which is the SJ7 Star from SJ Now, while the two previous sports cam videos on this channel were sort of budget options, ranging from $49 to $70, the SJ Cam retails for around $150. So for that extra $100, we're gonna see what premium features we are receiving. So let's get right into it. Stick around. So two premium features that immediately stuck out to me were the touchscreen and also the ability to plug in an external mic into the unit to capture better sound quality. So right away, before I even unbox this, I can tell that this is a premium product, not only from the packaging, but the weight that the unit has. Now, I believe this does come shipped with a ton of accessories, so we'll check those out. Before we unbox it, we'll just take a look. It does shoot 12 megapixel photos. It has a gyro stabilization. I do enjoy eating gyros. 30 meters water resistant, so it will include a case. A big selling feature here is it's 4K, 30 frames per second. Once you get to 2.5K down to 720p, it will shoot 60 frames per second if you want it. And right up top, you can see the image sensor is a 12.4 megapixel Sony CMOS sensor. Impressive to have a Sony sensor on this. So let's get right into the unboxing, shall we? And we'll just kind of chop away at this. Oops. Hope we didn't break it. Okay, so the front slides right off. So let's give it a shake and see what we have here. You're greeted with the sports camera here and then some pull tabs. So let's take a look at what's in the pull tabs first. So let's pull out this one on top, and here you have sort of a quick release buckle. We'll see how we can use that a bit later. Some 3M squares, again with a kind of quick release buckle. This appears to be sort of a lens cover, which I don't remember many cameras shipping with those. The micro USB cable for charging. Let's switch around to this other tab here and see, these must be the tons of accessories. So again, a few more 3M squares with quick release buckles, and your standard kind of extensions and mounts. This is a tripod mount, which is super nice to have. Bicycle mount, of course. Some more 3M tape. More kind of extension brackets. This appears to be something. Waterproof case, nice. And what else? Ooh, some SJ Cam stickers. And the user manual. And then a loose microfiber cloth. Set these accessories aside and let's take a look at the camera itself. So it does come shipped in a waterproof case already, along with this kind of mounting bracket here. The unit does have some weight to it. So to get it out of the case, it has this quick release button here. Let's pop it open. So here is the SJ Cam in all of its glory. Again, it does have some substantial weight to it, making it feel just that more premium. Let's peel off the protective plastic here. And again, this is touch screen, which is super, super cool. And on the front here, in terms of buttons, you have a power and settings button. And on the side, you have your micro USB, you have your micro HDMI, as well as micro SD camera slot. And then on the top here, you have your record button. So what do you say we take it out into the field and see how it performs? So here we are again in East Midtown, New York, and I'm basically just going to be walking around and testing out the gyro stabilization feature built in the camera. So here I'm shooting at 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is when the gyro stabilization is actually able to kick in. And I'm basically just going to be turning that feature on and off. So take a look and judge for yourself.
Cheers.
Right?
So as you can see, the SJ7 Star cam shoots amazing video quality at native 4K, 30 frames per second. One thing the SJ cam also has is gyro stabilization, and pair the SJ cam stabilization with Final Cut Pro or your video software, and the results are smooth AF. A quick time lapse and then some still shots around Manhattan, and we'll wrap up with a word of warning. You're going to want to make sure you pick up a micro SD card that's capable of handling 4K footage. You can find them on Amazon. I'll have a link to a few of them down below as well, in case you need to pick those up. When I initially received the camera, I just took any micro SD card that I had laying around the house. In this case, it was a Class 10 SDHC. And without me knowing, the camera was filming and it would just turn off. No indication why, no message. So that's just basically a caveat. So now we're going to head over to the beach and obviously catch some obligatory underwater footage. You can see during my trip to Union Beach, New Jersey, not only did I encounter a few disgusting creatures, but I got a little bit of a scare as well. So here I am walking as far away as possible from that crying child, and as we head towards the water, I was absolutely shocked at how clear the water was on this particular day. Again, this is kind of central New Jersey, not typically known for the water clarity, so saw that as a perfect opportunity to test some underwater camera footage, and you can see the underwater camera case is working quite well. The clarity is super clear. Seashells look nice, the seaweed looks great. Great footage. And here is Disgusting Sea Creature number 1 of 2. So make sure you stick around because you're not going to want to miss the second one. And of course, with the underwater camera enclosure already attached to the camera, I just had to go in for a closer look. And here you see the rotting fish in all of its glory in high definition. Now the camera does have 3 built-in field of view options, and we'll show those right now. So the default is wide, and that's your 166-degree field of view. From there you can set it to medium, and you can see it's slightly zoomed in, the seagull is a bit closer to you. And then finally you can set it to narrow, and this is the tightest field of view the camera offers built in. And here is the second disgusting sea creature of the day, as promised, and this is a fish that had washed quite far up onto shore. So after spending a large portion of the day at the beach, the weather started to change quite a bit, and the water was actually receding right before my eyes. I decided to venture in a bit deeper, and I'm so far in that the ocean floor is actually wavy, as you can see here. Now, I reviewed this footage quite a few times, but unfortunately the camera did not pick it up, but there was actually a jellyfish not even 2 feet away from where I was filming. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but I just saw a jellyfish in the ocean, so I think that's my cue to turn around and head back home. But you can see this camera takes great quality footage, especially at native 4K. So we're gonna head back, capture some more footage, and definitely get the hell out of here. So as a dash cam, the SJ cam functions quite well. 4K is probably better quality than you actually need if you're picking this up as a dash cam, but has all the features you need, such as powering on automatically once you turn on the car, as well as some stabilization options as well. One thing I will say is the SJ7 Star does run quite warm, whether you're charging or filming for long periods of time. So final thoughts, the SJ cam, look, it's $150, around that price point. So for that price, you know, you have to ask yourself, what premium features are you getting out of the sports camera? I've reviewed a few that were under $50. So for the extra $100, here's what you're getting. you're getting a 2-inch touchscreen LCD with shortcut menus that I find very useful. So quick access to features that you're going to use daily. So photo, video, time-lapse, etc. So rather than digging through a complex menu system using buttons, through the touchscreen you can access all the most commonly used features right on the LCD screen. In addition to that, you also have external microphone support. Now, I ordered a few different adapters, not from SJ7, because what I really wanted to do was hook up my Rode Video Micro. However, any adapters that I've tried, it just didn't work. So I will say that if you're looking to, hook up some high-def audio and hoping to capture that using this device, not going to happen. Not any luck that I've had. So SJ7 does make a special lav mic straight for this SJ7. So that's about the extent that you can get better quality audio. In fact, I ordered a separate lav mic from Movo, and that didn't work at all. So I assume SJ7 only supports the SJ7 microphone. Who knew? And then aside from that, you're getting premium video quality. Go back to my previous videos and compare for yourself, comparing it to the V-Modal, comparing it to the ODR-VM. And you can see that this is a bit sharper. The video quality I'm perfectly happy with. And then one final feature that you're paying the premium price for is the fact that you can shoot at 120 frames per second at 1080p. So that's going to give you some super slow-mo capability. So that about wraps this one up. As always, this has been Nick from Quick Tech. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button down below to see more interesting videos like this one. See you in the next one.